Now, you may have read the title and thought to yourself, come on now, Jack, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Nice clickbait, 10 out of 10. But I promise you, this is a thing. And we actually have some solid proof now. There's going to be some kind of event with Godzilla in Warzone. And believe it or not, probably King Kong as well. Why not throw King Kong in there? So, there's been some weird stuff going on in Warzone in general recently. After the community events for the new limited time game modes were complete, the vaults on the new Rebirth map became accessible. And if you get inside, you unlock a secret toxic riot shield. How do you get in them? Well, it's a bit of an Easter egg. The first thing you need to do is head to prison and start looking in the toilets. I'm not lying about that one either. And randomly, in 6 of the toilets, you'll find a TV remote on top of the cistern. If there's a red light on it, you can interact with it. You then go around looking, you find all 6, activate them, and head upstairs to the wall of TVs. 6 of them should now be on now, and the red phone there will be calling. If you interact with the phone, it will start playing a code out loud. So make sure you write that down. Now, once you've got that 8-digit code, you can head to any of the bunkers, input it on the pad, and the vault will open up. Go down there, you'll get a load of loot and the secret riot shield blueprint on the left. That's one of the weird things. Also, quick footnote before we get onto the Godzilla stuff, they are putting actual Snoop Dogg in the game as an operator. I'm not kidding. Okay, Godzilla. What's this about? Well, it all started with the release of the trailer for Season 3 called Classified Arms, which has this weird bit at the end, and make sure to listen very carefully.
They set off nebula bombs across the world. Paris, London, Moscow, and now Caldera Island. But what none of us knew was that a storm was on the horizon. With Nebula, the Nazis had unwittingly shaken something awake. Something far more powerful and fearsome than anything we could ever hope to comprehend.
Did you hear that one? Here it is again. It's a bit hard to make out, but it does sound a little bit like a Godzilla roar. And what were they talking about when they said what was it that they couldn't comprehend and have awakened? Interesting. Now, the sound could have been a coincidence, but social channel for Call of Duty also tweeted this on the same day. Weird sounds again, a bit Godzilla-y. Is that a word? It is now, but if you put this sound effect in Audacity and run it through a spectrogram, there's actually a coded message in it, and it says monsters are real. Okay, now this is starting to get a bit juicy. Come on. Skip to April 16th, another video is released. Declassified, newly unearthed footage from secret facility B1108 on Caldera. Let's take a look.
This fight is beyond the scope of any of our conventional munitions. We must forge something new. And these weapons are our only chance for survival. Let's hope they're enough.
So we've got new weapons. One of them clearly, come on now, looks a bit like Godzilla. This one, it's got King Kong on it. Hello. Maybe some new type of energy ammunition to fight these monsters. And then at the end, it's the clearest audio that we've heard so far. That's Godzilla. It's got a bit. And then, check this out. This is crazy. This was discovered back in the actual game itself over on the southwest of the Caldera map. A mysterious disturbance in the water. Weird. Very weird. It's new. Why the hell is it here anyways? What does it mean? Is this where Godzilla would attack the island from? Maybe. Or maybe the whole thing is just some cool weapon blueprints. Who knows? That's what I thought until today. Another new video and an email that's essentially the silver bullet confirming everything. But let's watch the new video first.
Once the device is activated and the carts are installed, we'll... Oh god. No! Not yet! It's not ready yet! They're coming!
Pretty pretty spooky. So in the mines, we can hear a voice, the ground shaking and screaming, they're coming. Now, this makes me think that there could also be some kind of limited game mode on the horizon where we don't just get Kong and Godzilla, maybe just Godzilla, but also some of the smaller monsters from that universe. And if you know the Godzilla lore, he doesn't really just attack people for the sake of it. It's more about that he wants to be the apex predator, right? That's his thing. He's the biggest fish in the sea. And if he perceives that there's a threat to his crown, boom, it's blue laser death time. So is there coming in relation to Godzilla versus Kong showing up only, or is it relating to Godzilla, Kong, and some smaller monsters to fight? And finally, literally 10 minutes before I sat down to make this video, Call of Duty sent out a promotional email. I'm signed up to those, so I got it too. Here it is. The subject line is simply a picture of a satellite, but if we scroll down, we can see Caldera, the Warzone map, smoke everywhere, a giant crack has appeared in the land by the volcano, fires rage. It looks like more of a Warzone than usual. However, you can keep scrolling and scrolling, and the picture is longer and longer, and then suddenly, boom, there's Godzilla. That looks an awful lot like Godzilla to me. It has to be. And if you click the link there, it takes you to the official Call of Duty Twitter. So obviously, there's way more to come here. Additionally, there's 2 secret messages in this picture too. If you highlight the top image, it says, watch the waves. And then if you highlight the bottom image, it says, these are dangerous times. And I think this is telling a story. Something has happened on Caldera, whether that's King Kong has just started smashing stuff up, or because of the Nebula 5 gas, smaller monsters have been created, and then Godzilla perceives that as a threat, so he goes to the island. Could be that. But as the gameplay itself, the type of event, what we're going to do or see for ourselves, I've got no idea. Maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic and overthinking it, but I'm personally expecting some kind of epic battle between Godzilla and Kong on the island, plus maybe some smaller monsters to fight. It's a big question mark at this point, but I like Godzilla, I like mysteries, I'm here for all of this. Either way, thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate you being here. Let me know your thoughts below on how you think this is going to play out. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Just make sure that you watch out for the laser breath. It's quite dangerous.